Well, Kelvin, we're here on a glorious afternoon at Sixfields off the back of the win on Saturday over Blackpool. You've been working with Jimmy for 6 weeks or so now. How have you found him?
It's been good actually. Yeah, it's amazing this weather. Sitting here, it's almost like pre-season again. But Jimmy's been good. I've really wanted to kind of let him get bedded in before like talking about him too much or making too many comments, and letting the sort of results take care of themselves, as it were. And I think he came in at a really good start. Lost a couple of key players to injury, I think, and struggled a bit in timings of games, etc. But then it's really, I think what we're starting to see is Jimmy's got a very, very strong work ethic, and he imposes that on his team. So I think what we're starting to see is some of that bearing fruit a little bit, and hopefully that continues. I'm an early riser, and I'm normally in the office, 7:30. When I'm around, and to see your manager in before you sometimes is definitely heartening.
A lot seems to happen quickly in football, and it's not been 2 months yet, but already we've had some good times and some tough times under Jimmy, but hopefully the signs are that the squad are coming through those tough times.
Yeah, I think so. I think one of the frustrations for Jimmy and for the club was a lot of our forward players, or our players that would typically score goals, were out injured, and obviously with Alex's suspension, suspended. So and even like at Sammy, and it was great to see Sammy score on Saturday. But even as Sammy just was coming back from injury, so whilst being available, he probably wasn't available for 90 minutes. And same with John Joe. Even I know John Joe. I think he's had a great impact, and as John Joe typically does. And I think Jimmy said the same thing. But is he available for 90 minutes each week at the moment? Probably still not. He's still getting back into it. So I think now, as the work that Jimmy's put into, and the staff with Dean and the rest of the staff, the work that's been put in on the training ground, because I understand they're working a lot harder. So I think hopefully it'll start. We'll start moving up the table.
7 points out of 9 in the league, but it's cup football on the agenda for the next week and a half, and looking to progress in 2 different competitions.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think league's always important. League form is always important, and points you pick up. And I think Jimmy's return, 15 points in 12 games, which on the back of no points in 4, is a good return, and a decent return. I think Jimmy feels there's a lot more to do. But it's always good. The FA Cup's always good to kind of give yourself a little bit of a break from the league, and we're looking forward to Scunthorpe coming down. It probably wasn't the tie that Scunthorpe or we wanted in the first round of the FA Cup proper, but we'll take on all comers now, and we're pretty strong and as a unit, and lads are very motivated, and we'll definitely try and win the game.
And straight after that, Checker Trade Trophy, 2 winning draws, if that's the right way of putting it, so far in that competition, and a chance to hopefully get through to the knockout stages. Yeah,
it was good. It was good. The Peterborough game. It was quite an interesting night, really. But the Checker Trade's actually been all right for us this year, because it's given Jimmy a chance to get some players on the pitch. I think with the rule changes, it's given the opportunity to actually pick a team that makes sense, rather than be forced into picking as many players from the game before. It gives you some realistic options with changing the team and still being competitive, as we've shown. And so it'll be really good to go up against Southampton and see what the youngsters there will bring.
And not just first team cup action, youth team as well, and the away tie in the FA Youth Cup coming up this week.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Always try and get to the Youth Cup games, so I'm going to go along on Thursday. I think Graham Carr's going to come along with me to give us a bit of guidance on what our youth players are going to be like, and hopefully he can give us a view of what he thinks of the things we've got coming through. We've got exciting times in our youth development. I think look at Sean coming through on Saturday, man of the match. It's fantastic, and you hear the crowd singing one of our own, and it feels good. It feels good. Someone like Sean can come through the system and have an impact, and he's gone away on loan like the other youngsters are with Joe and James right now. He's gone away on loan. Sean has come back a much stronger player, and I think, except for his injury, I think it would have been I think he would have had more appearances this season so far, and we're glad we got him tied down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it Thursday.